Okay, I always say and I always give importance to the language structure, the native expressions of a particular language. Every language is having its own native expression. That expression in that language only you can enjoy. You can't translate. That is why you can't translate a joke from one language to another language. You can't enjoy that. So the native expression and the language structure is unique to every language. It is unique to English, it is unique to Chinese, it is unique to Tamil, it is unique to Kannada, it is unique to Sanskrit, Hindi, like that. For each and every language, it is unique. So no language can be compared. All languages are like mother. You can't compare mothers. Every mother is a mother. Every mother takes care of the child. Every mother is interested their child to come up. That's all. So there is no good mother, good language, bad language. Like that, there is nothing. What can be done in one language, it can be done in other language within their limitation. The language will improve whenever they have to see, like so many words in English, they are getting added up. So the English, what it was 500 years back, now what is the English is totally different. Whatever way the English was written in 1,000 years back, some scriptures or some text, it's different nowadays. So every language changes. But the Sanskrit language did not change because it cannot be changed. The language is structured in a way, if you try to change it, it will give improper meaning. So, moreover, we are not using Sanskrit today to do present day lifestyle. For our present day lifestyle, we are not using Sanskrit. We are using English or our language or some other language, technical language, market language, like that, business language. The languages are various type of languages we are using. But the Sanskrit language, why we should study is to understand the scripture. They have not changed. Whatever scriptures which were there 1,000 years back, thousands of years back, hundreds of years back, they have not changed. They are still in the same form. So, to understand it in its original context, you have to understand the structure of, because they are all written as per the structure of the Sanskrit language. So, you can't make your own style of Sanskrit today. With that style of Sanskrit, you cannot approach in understanding the scriptures, which are hundreds, thousands of years old. Okay, this is the overall structure I have given in one page only, in one slide, but they are all topics of in detail, and you may have to study all these in various courses. I have made such courses. Okay, I just give that structure. As a whole, you should know everything. Varnamala, the alphabets, Varna Vibhagaha, the categorization of alphabets, Ucharana, the way to pronounce alphabets, because in Sanskrit we have Swara. Swara means like Veda, when the Vedas are chanted, they are chanted in some tune. Like the notes we have, like in Carnatic Sanskrit, with a sa, re, ga, ma, pa, like that, we have different notes. It's not uh, saying something in a lower voice or higher voice or a louder voice. It is a note. So that is called this swara. And that practice is required to chant it correctly. So only for Vedic we have swara. For all the classic text like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranam, Shastram, all those texts we can read. We are not using any swara. So all that mm, shloka, that Vishnu Sahasranama, so many Sahasranama like that, chanting whatever we do, there is no swara. Then what is Namapadam? Noun, Kriya Padam, verb, avyayam, indeclinable, like some particles, lakaraha, tenses, sapta vibhaktyaha, the 7 vibhaktis, like the English language is having prepositions in, on, at, to, from, for, like that, those type of prepositions. They are all inbuilt in the word itself in Sanskrit. So, the same word in a different form gives different meaning. So, that is called vibhakti. We have to understand that that is one of the tough tasks in the beginning. Then Vakya Rachana, Vakya Yojana. Either way we say Vakya Rachana or Vakya Yojana is formation of sentence. Sarvanama Pada Avyaya Sahitam with pronouns and indeclinables, making complex sentences, joining two sentences, making conditional sentences, like that. A variety of sentence formation we have to do. Without those sentence formation, if you don't understand, you cannot construct sentence, you cannot understand the constructed sentence. So this sentence Vakya Rachana is very important. Visheshana Visheshyam, like that, the way of using adjectives. Anishchitartha Shabdaha means that the words which is unsure words. Someone came. At what time you will come? Somewhere in midweek. I say somewhere in midweek. What is that time? It is unsure time. That unsure is called Anishchitartha Shabdaha. How to use such words in our sentences? Sankhya Shabdaha, the number words. Because in Sanskrit, the numbers are having gender differences. Prashnavachaka Shabdaha, the question, interrogative words. Kridantaha, Tadhidantaha. These two are very, very essential to understand because they give different meaning for a word. And in different context, we have to use words with different meaning. For that, the Kridanta, Tadidanta words are essential. Without those words, we cannot make proper sentences. Kartari Karmani Vakya Prayogaha, the active voice, passive voice type of sentence construction. Because in Sanskrit, this passive voice of sentence construction is very native. We don't use it in other Indian regional languages, or we don't use it in most of the cases in English also. We directly speak. We use everything in active voice sense. Then Sandhi Samasaha. This is very much essential. Everything is essential. I say everything is very much essential because I understood in my 5 years of journey where I was not having competition, I mean, comparatively competitive level. In all those places, I found it difficult in understanding the text. So this sandhi is the natural way how the sound blunts when they come closer, and samasa is how different words are associate themselves to give a different meaning and a new word generation. Without these two, sandhi and samasa, you cannot break the poetic composition into a sentence form. So it is very essential. I made a totally different course on. Okay, I will explain my courses. Then shloka anvayaha. Shloka anvaya means breaking a shloka into a sentence form. Then katha avagamana. Avagamana means to understand. Katha. Katha means story. A story. We should be in a position to understand paragraphs of text and the overall comprehension and the context in which the sentences are conveying the meaning. The same word in some other context may give some other meaning. So the overall katha avagamanam, the comprehension of stories. Then upanyasa shravanam, listening to the lectures given by learned scholars. That is called upanyasa shravanam. In all these area, we should master. This all will take 1 year. I don't want to give any false assurance to people that in 10 days you can do. This is a crash course. In 1 month it will make you pro. All those are not possible. If that is possible, then millions and billions of people might have learned Sanskrit. It is not possible in that way. I don't want to uh, give a false assurance or attract you to learn science. You feel like learning, then you will do whatever you feel like doing. You will do. It's not only Sanskrit language. Anything you feel like doing, you will take steps to do. It's not that I have to brainwash you to do some activity and drag you into my camp and make you to do. That is not at all possible. We say, you can take a horse to the pond, but you can't make the horse to drink. The horse is to have that feeling of drinking. So I give more importance to structure, and I have a practical way of doing it, and practically it will give the results also. That will take some time, and the entire language structure we understand, then only the deeper meaning of all the scriptures, Itihasa, Purana, everything, Shastra, we can understand. Okay, now if you look at the courses, there are so many courses made, and in internet you find so many courses. In social media, so many people are advertising their courses. The courses are of different nature. Some of the courses, they are all customized by some Swamiji for their lecture purpose. So many Swamijis in India and Western countries also. So many ashrams are there. They are regularly conducting some classes. They are giving lecture on Upanishad, Puranam, and this Itihasa. Mostly they don't give on Shastra, but Itihasa, Purana, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, like that, they are giving some lecture. And to understand their particular lecture, how much Sanskrit knowledge you are supposed to have. Like that, they customize some courses and they teach Sanskrit. It serves their purpose. Like nowadays, we have diploma courses, seminars, 1 day workshop, like that, because that serves the purpose. But Sanskrit language learning is not like that. If you want to learn various scriptures, then the language totally you should learn. It won't take a long, see, to learn a language, it won't take long time. But to learn different Upanishads, Shastra, Purana, that will take long time. There are some courses which are short-term introductory courses. So in a short time, they introduce many things about Sanskrit to you, but after that, you get nothing out of that courses. I don't blame such courses. Such courses are essential because they create that interest in you. So some people may not be having interest on their own, but someone may have to create that curiosity in them. So for such people, such courses will be helpful. There are some courses which are totally examination oriented, that is academic interest courses. So whatever educational uh, purpose, school exam, college exam, or some particular specific certified exams, according to that level they are teaching. So from such courses, you can only pass those exams. But again, learning the Sanskrit, the, the structural components, that may not get achieved. And that is required because someone who is going for some exam, it's not totally he can spend the whole day in Sanskrit. He may have to do so many other works, so he can dedicate very less time. And within that time, he'll have to get through the exams and progress further. So I don't blame any course as useful or useless, purposeful like that. It is for you to decide which type of course you want to join in, what type of goal you want to achieve. When you are not clear, I always make the students clear about that. Where you want to go, what you want to achieve. For that, what are all the things you need? Like that only I say in my courses. I don't say assure anything. It's all on you. You say, I can be a coach. You can compete in a 100-meter race. The coach is not making the number one person. The person who is running, he is becoming number one. The coach is only guiding. Okay, there are some courses which give wide topic exposures about Sanskrit, different scriptures, different Upanishad, different Kavya, like that, then different areas, like Nyaya, then Darshana, like that. So many subject areas, they are widely exposed. Such courses are good for people who get a overall idea on different area and they can choose their particular area. There are some courses which is only for specific subject related. For example, Darshana, Shankaracharya's Advaita. There are some courses. Using those courses, the Advaita concept you can understand very effectively. There are some courses on Nyaya Darshana. So this Nyaya, Tarka, all that you can understand very effectively. So there are all such courses, specific subject related courses. Then short-term spoken Sanskrit courses. It is a fun camp, 10 days or 15 days. You try to speak in Sanskrit with so many words learned in a group activity. It may be for 10-15 days, and subsequently you will struggle to speak. Because to speak, you need words, verbs, and the way to construct sentence. That is the language structure. When you don't learn the language structure, how can you speak? It's not like listening again and again you can speak. Because you can't listen frequently Sanskrit everywhere on road, on office, on your house, like that. Everywhere you can't frequently listen to that. So I made a YouTube channel so that people can listen to the Sanskrit reading. So I read almost over 500 stories and posted in that channel. So you can listen and learn. Okay. As I said, all these courses are having their own purpose. And depending on your goal, once you understand the complete structure, then you can take specific courses to improve upon your knowledge on that area. That's the idea. So, my course, whatever I published in this platform, this Udemy educational platform, it is complete, comprehensive, and step by step course to progress confidently and surely. You won't fail. If you follow me, you won't fail like that. I give that assurance. And I check you whether you follow my instructions, complete the exercises, do the abhyasa, all those things. So it is a progressive. See, overnight you can't become doctor, you can't become engineer, lawyer. To become engineer, you'll have to go to college and study 4 years. To become doctor, you'll have to go to college and study 4 years. After 4 years, you don't become a doctor. You'll have to become a in-house practitioner. Then you'll have to practice on your own. Then you'll have to study on some specific area. And gradually, after some 10-15 years, you get some uh, famous doctor or a doctor who handled many cases. So overnight, how can you learn Sanskrit? When somebody say in 10 days I will make you pro, how you will become pro? I don't understand. So you also should not try to get cheated. You should know practically. If someone says, you give me 10 rupee, in 2 days I will give you 100 rupee, means how is it possible? You should not fall trap to such things. As I said, these courses are useful. Short-term intro courses, customized courses, exam-oriented, wide topic exposure, specific subject, short-term spoken, all are useful. But once you have a clear language idea, then these courses will further help you in improving in a particular direction of your choice. That way, I wanted to make my courses, so I made my courses. I will just give an idea about what are all my courses.